You're welcome to my channel. My name is IJ and you're watching Ijdesigns. In this channel, we show a lot of sewing tutorials, DIY videos as well. So consider subscribing to my channel and you won't miss out from any of my sewing tutorials. We have our videos coming up every week. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to take your proper measurements by yourself, aside from that of your clients. I made in my previous video how to take your clients' measurements. So in today's video, we are starting with the shoulder measurements, taking your proper measurements by yourself. So we start with shoulder measurements, and we're going to start from this shoulder. Where the shoulder line is where the starting point of the shoulder line is at this point where this arm is joined to the body. This hand is joined to the body at this area. When you put your hand there, you can feel the bone here. This part here, that was the starting point of the shoulder, and the same to this other part. So I'll put my tape here. I'll put my tape on this part and locate where this one is. I'll put it, making sure that your shoulders, you are standing straight so that it won't affect the measurement of your shoulder, like this way. So here I have 16. 16 is my shoulder measurement, but there is a slight difference from kimono dress measurements with that of normal dress measurements. Kimono dresses are those dresses that the arm, the sleeve of the clothes and the cloth itself is cut together. You cut it at once and it does not have join in here. So this is how to take the shoulder for kimono dress. It runs from this point, at this point here, down to where you want the sleeve to be. Maybe I want the sleeve of my shoulder to stop at 14, then this is where the 14 is, and that will be my shoulder measurement for kimono dress. If I want it to be 16, 17, whatever length you want, that will be the shoulder measurement. Okay, so now back to our measurements. We have what we call vertical measurement and horizontal measurement. Vertical measurement is the one that runs through from shoulder here down to the floor length or to the length of your dress. It runs straight from here, from this shoulder line straight down. And the vertical measurement, the horizontal measurement I mean, is the circumference of your body, the round measurement of your body. That's the horizontal measurement. So now I'm going to start with the horizontal measurements. I'll start with my bust measurement here. I will take the circle of my bust. This is my bust here. And what I have here is 42. And this is what we call chest measurement. We call it chest measurement. Like this. You can see where the tape is and where it is here. See? Put your two fingers in here. Make sure that it's not too tight. It's not too tight. Your two fingers. You can use these two fingers and put it like this. It's not too tight and it's not too loose. The tape is not dropping out. So it's steady at that point. I will move down to my underboss measurement. All those points I'm mentioning now, they are the relevant or important points needed for drafting. For drafting female dresses. Most especially the ones that will have that. The ones that will have that. So here I have my underboss measurement, making sure that the back is where your bra. This is my bra. Okay, where your bra is, and at the under part of your breast, like here. So this is my under bust, like so here. See, my tape can move. It's not too tight, so that I can breathe. like this. You bring out your tape and check it. What I have here is 36. So I will go down to my upper waist measurement. So upper waist measurement is somewhere here. My upper waist measurement is somewhere here. So at this point, this is it. You see, the tape can move. It can move, or you put 2 fingers in it. But if you want it so fitted, don't put any finger in it. When you are drafting, you can add half an inch ease to it. So at this point here now, I'll bring out my tape to see. I have 35. Then I'll move down to my lower waist. This is my lower waist. At my tummy area, this navel point, this is my navel here. So when you locate your navel, put it here and check it. Put it here. Make sure that it's free. It's not too tight. You see, the tape can fully move on its own. So at this point now, the circumference of my lower waist is 40. The next point I'm going to take the horizontal measurement is at the hips. I want to move back a bit for clearer view. Okay. You locate where the biggest part of your hip is. Locate it, and this is the biggest part of my hips. You move your tape. You move your tape to locate your tape. You move it around, and this is it. See, this is the hip. The biggest part of my hips is here. You see, at this point, and you bring it out. This is it. That's 50. The next point I'm going to measure for the horizontal is my armhole. This is called the armhole measurements. Keep your hand this way. Place your tape here. Hope you can see. Place your tape this way and locate it at this point. And mine is 18, but there is a formula you can use to get the accuracy of your armhole. That's the chest measurement, the round of your bust here, what we have here. Like I have mine to be 42. So 42 divided by 6 plus 2. That will give your armhole measurement. Okay, now I'm going to move to the vertical measurement. Vertical measurement, I'm going to start from here. When you look here, this is the starting point of the shoulder line here. So I'll keep my tape here and start tracing down. You trace down and locate your nipple point. So my nipple point here is, this is my nipple point. You can see that this is where my nipple is 11 and a half at this point, and I will trace down to my under bust, and this is my under bust. You can see that this is my under bust, and this under bust here I have 15. So at this under bust here, I will trace down to get my waist, my upper waist line. I will trace down to get the vertical of my upper waist. If you don't know how to get the vertical of your upper waist, just add 2 inches to that of the underboss here. When I add 2 inches to it, what I have is 17. So this is 17 here. This is 17, and that is what I have as my upper waist. This is my upper waist. At this point, I'll move down to my lower waist. You trace where your navel is, making sure you are standing straight so that it won't affect your measurement. When I bend this way, it's going to affect the measurement, so I need to stand straight. I need to stand straight this way and locate where the navel is. At this point, this is my navel, and what I have here is 22. So 22 is my lower waist measurement. Then I will trace down. You see how I'm tracing it down? I will look up and trace down to my hip area, the biggest part of my hips. If you don't know how to do it, just use your hand like this. Trace the the biggest part of your hips to your tape and grab it. What I have here is 30. So 30 now. I will hold my tape now to get my knee length. I will hold it like this while standing straight. Hold it this way. So when I get to this point, you see how I'm holding the tape? When I get to this point, I can now bend down. Bend down like this. And this is my new measurement. It's 45. So I will still go down, put my hand this way, like this, to get the full length. So that is it on how to take proper measurements. So then for that, I will take my nipple to nipple measurement, the distance of this nipple to the other nipple, like this. So this is my nipple, and this is the second nipple. You put your tape this way and determine your nipple to nipple measurement from here to here, and what I have here is 8. That's my nipple to nipple measurement. Another measurement you are going to take is when you are sewing off shoulder dress. This is how to take an off shoulder dress measurement. Depends on where you want the off shoulder to start from. Like here, when the off shoulder to start from here, then you keep your tape around your body this way. Okay, this is it. You can see the back, this is the front, and how it is on my shoulder. So this is the off shoulder measurement. The circumference of the off shoulder measurement is this, and what I have here is 46. Okay, so that is it for taking your measurements by yourself. So subscribe to my channel, follow us, and learn how to apply all those measurements. In my previous video, I'm going to show you how to put them, how to make your basic bodice pattern, and some other drafting that you need to know. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please. I somewhat depend on that. Bye.